Hi, good day. Today I'm going to speak to you about remote desktop services. What exactly is remote desktop? Remote desktop is a type of service that is available on a network that runs could be Linux, Vista, where you can connect remotely to a machine. This type of service assists probably technicians, administrators, where they can be in another building, or it can be geographic locations away where they can remotely connect to clients, check the problem, and if it's possible to fix it right there on spot. So really and truly, it saves time and it saves money. And today I'm going to speak to you about setting this up. So on the server, I'll speak to you setting it up on trying to connect to the server. Right. So on the server, we go to Start, go to Computer, right click, select Properties, go to Advanced System Settings, then go to the Remote tab and select Allow connections from computers running any version of remote desktop. It's less secure, but I'll do this. I'll use that option for demonstration purposes. The first option does not allow any connections. So if you're at a machine and you try to remotely connect to another machine using remote desktop, it will not allow it. The third option, remote desktop with network level authentication, uses Active Directory. And you can select the users here that you want to add. That will be able to use remote desktop. So I'll select the second option and click OK. Right? And and let's go to the Windows 7 machine. Right, so we're going to configure remote desktop on this machine. So it's the same process as on the server. I go to the window button, right click on computer, select properties, select advanced system settings, and go to the remote tab and select second option. Click apply, click OK. Right, and now from here we can try to connect to the server and let's see what happens when we connect to the server. So we click on the window button. If you don't see remote desktop connection here, you can go to all programs, accessories, select window remote desktop connection. Right, so this is server connection, server 2008, or we can try the IP address, which is 192.168.3.1. Click connect. So it's asking for the administrator password. So we enter the password. Click OK. So it's trying to set up the connection now. Right, so this option came up here. Do you want to connect despite these certificate errors? Select yes. Right, so as you can see, we are connected to the server, and this is the IP address of the server is shown on top. Look at what happens here. Once we connect to the server automatically locked, and you're able to access the server on a remote side. Right. So I'll try and discuss the bar, the remote desktop bar. So this option here, so if you disable it, it simply allows the bar to disappear, and you just have to browse close the bar and it will appear. So I'll re-enable that option. It shows which machine it's connected to. If you had used the NetBIOS name, which is server 2008, it would have shown to server 2008, but I have used the IP address of the server, so it is showing the IP address of the server. And these are normal buttons: minimize, maximize, and exit. Right? So I'll maximize again, and you see options come back up. And remote desktop could be used to connect to other machines, not just the server alone. It is the same process. With Vista, it is the same process. You go to all programs, accessories, remote desktop connection, right? And with XP, you go to Start, right click, Properties, Remote, and select Allow users to connect remotely to this computer. Click Apply, click OK, and I guess that's it. Oh, there's one other thing I need to show you. Alright, I'll show you some of the options that is enabled when you connect remotely on the remote side of the machine. So you go to Start, select Remote Desktop, and select Options here. These options that will be enabled as soon as the connection is made. So as you can see, you can enter your logon credentials here. Right, you can save the settings for another time, so it will automatically, when you connect, you wouldn't have to use any username or password. And you can use this display settings here. You can reduce the size of the remote desktop screen, but presently it's on full screen. You can reduce the color scheme. Local resources, you can change if you want sound, keyboard options, local devices, which local devices enabled. You can select more and select programs. If you want any programs to be executed automatically once you're connected using remote desktop to the remote machines, you can enter it here, and those programs will automatically start up when you connect. The experience, this is like based on your internet connection. If it can supply the screen fast enough, if the internet is slow, you would see there may be a short delay or a long delay in the way how the image is shown. And in advance, you can set up, you can disable, or you do not want to be warned if there are any issues. You just want the connection be made, and you can set up connections to connect from anywhere. You just have to complete these settings, and I guess that's it. And I look forward to making more interesting videos for you. Thank you.